Diego's Ted Williams is a baseball legend, of course, but strangely, there aren't many places around town where he has been memorialized. Now, that may be about to change. Fox 5's John Langler is live on the Embarcadero, where development plans are opening the door to a Ted Williams statue. That would be nice, John.
It would be very nice, Lauren. You know, for many years, a local baseball historian has been leading a campaign to try and get a Ted Williams statue here somewhere along the Embarcadero. And after years of trying, people might finally be listening. Many years ago, people played baseball on this parking lot. Lane Field was at the corner of Broadway and Pacific Highway. From 1936 to 1958, it was home to the old San Diego Padres.
This was considered the biggest bar in San Diego for the Sailors.
The first 2 years it was open, Lane Field was where Ted Williams started his ascent to baseball greatness.
In 1937, he hit 23 home runs.
It wasn't long before Williams earned a ticket to the Boston Red Sox and baseball immortality. Bill Swank appreciates the man known as the greatest hitter who ever lived.
Whenever I'm down here.
You bring that sign with you?
Yes.
Swank calls himself Baseball Santa.
I'm trying to preserve the history of this place. And so when they're talking about putting up a high-rise, I just wanted to make sure that the history and the memory of the men who played here was preserved.
Lane Field is part of the North Embarcadero Development Project. It's also where Swank says a Ted Williams statue should go.
There's no one better to represent all those great players than the greatest hitter who ever lived, San Diego's Ted Williams.
But now Swank's pleas may be getting answered.
Ted Williams played here. We want to make sure we commemorate that.
Scott Peters is on the Port Commission.
Probably one of the greatest athletes ever to come out of here, and we really haven't done a lot to remember him.
Earlier this month, the commission approved preliminary plans to develop Lane Field into a hotel. It is expected to include a mock-up of a baseball field. Peters is encouraging the developers to include Williams.
They've heard the message that we want to reflect baseball, Lane Field. I think it would be great to do something for Ted Williams specifically.
Certainly would be very nice. Lane Field project specifications are still being worked on by the developer, although, as you heard from Mr. Peters, the developers are being encouraged to use baseball as much as possible. But like any other public art, any other statues, it would have to go through a public process first. Lauren, back to you.
Kind of a neat idea to honor many of San Diego's historic figures, and Ted Williams would certainly be one of those that would deserve that kind of recognition. Thanks. John Langler for us along the Embarcadero tonight.